And furthermore, we need more sort of things, lifestyle going to be more. You should have more sort of dream. You should have more, not money, not fame, not like that. But you need to concern about what is the most important issue you should have. Sort of things we try to re-educate those people. Otherwise, people will going to be get more worse and worse. This is what I'm talking about. But currently, okay, just government, every organization is as it is. IT revolution. Go ahead, okay. Just we don't need money. Okay, we don't need an automobile. You don't need people to buy something else. But more than that, we also need to consider for world is changing. So world is changing. So you yourself need to change, or you yourself need to catch up with current world. So this sort of thing is missing. It's my observation. How do you think?
Well, the new world, I think actually the world is changing and the people are changing with it. But with that, they are losing certain skills, certain virtues, certain values, certain traditions that have changed. I mean, now if people want to reach out, I mean, I think a young person who is very...
You said catch up, but my observation is they are actually losing.
Yeah, they're losing.
Losing how to communicate.
But they're exchanging their skills, because now how do you reach people? It used to be that you have a big mouth on the playground, that you're funny and you can become a magnetic personality and thereby find followers. But this is changing, because now on YouTube,
I'll give you one example.
Vloggers.
I'll give you one example for business. And our people send email to his boss and reporting what he said, what he did, okay, every day, once a week.
Right.
And whenever he come to see him, he believe his report will be fully read, understand by his boss.
Right.
But his boss never speak out the truth. He can communicate with him. Okay, I'll send message. But suddenly your boss will go to tell him you are fired. He doesn't know why, because this is lost communication. Before, never things happen. He communicate, and every time whenever he come to see him, he talk and he drink and he speak and whatever, each other try to open their mind. But recently, less and less kind of personal touch, personal communication. This is true. This is a serious problem. Okay, and for example, senior couple, and man believes she did life with her for 40 years. I believe her. She will follow him. Okay, but she suddenly, after he retired, she's going to tell him she wants to divorce, because just no communication. And he believes she's following at the end of his life. No kidding. Her mind, he dislike him already. But she never speak out this kind of sort of her mind for him, because of kind of IT technology advance. Daily life is like without communication, things going on. Sort of things are prevailing in the society. This is a problem. And parent, son, and wife, and husband, and boss, and followers is sort of everywhere is prevailing. That you can send email, you can send something, doing that automatically. This going to happen. Looks like everybody satisfied. They believe they did the communication with them. No kidding. This is a problem. This is a social problem. What I believe. So what we try to do is, it's not easy to revive formal communication style way. It's not easy. You try to do communication. No, you don't. He believes. No, I don't need to. So it means we need to give them just I told you, give them re-education for what is virtue, what is benevolence, sort of things. Back to the basic, we need to give them education. Otherwise, we cannot building his dignity or his personality, his identity. This is Japanese people lost of identity themselves. This is a problem. This is my feeling.
But not only Japanese people, I think.
And European people is why they have no problem, because they have Christianity, right? Christianity is just they have God, right? But Japanese, they don't have it. That is the problem.
Well, we don't have God anymore.
But you still, even if you don't, you do say so. But behind scene, you have still very strong communication skill, negotiation skill, and basically, fundamentally, you try to speak each other. Otherwise, this is kind of racial issues. And you guys, non-Japanese people, every time Chinese same, they always communicate with each other. Otherwise, their mind is separating. Japanese is not different. This is very calm people. They don't make communication with each other. But 6 months, a couple of years, or 10 years, 20 years passing by. This is a problem. And this is different from the American, European people. Japanese is different. That's the reason I'm very difficult feeling for the IT innovation, IT revolution. IT revolution goes by, we cause lots of problems.
I don't know whether it's so different. I think that basically we are experiencing the same thing where people feel more connected.
For a good example is Japanese majority people, they do not respect Japanese flag, Japanese anthem. It means no identity. This is the education for the American troops 70 years ago. But Japanese lost their identity. They try to unify as a Japanese people.
It's the same in the Netherlands.
No,
America is different, but in the Netherlands,
Netherlands people is respect to your country, is it? But everybody is standing for national anthem, right? You should, yeah, everybody does, but Japanese they don't.
I don't feel that we have particularly warm feelings toward our
I tell you love your nation, right?
No.
No kidding.
No. Seriously. Seriously, there is no. I don't think that there are many people in the Netherlands who really truly love their nation. There are a lot of people who are super critical about the Netherlands, who live there, who complain a lot. I mean, there's of course it's also like it's a kind of attitude. We like to complain a lot. We like to be critical. We don't want to be. We don't, as a culture, we don't feel we want to take pride in something that we have no part.
What is their objective for our life?
In the Netherlands?
Yeah.
I think leading a pleasant life.
What do you mean?
That's the main objective. That means that...
What do you mean?
Basically uninterrupted by others. So personal freedom, enough money to eat and live comfortably, and without having to do a lot of work. So have a very good work-life balance, and doing all kinds of things that maybe they don't really.
Which means currently Dutch people are almost everybody satisfied.
Yeah. The Netherlands are among the happiest people according to UN studies in the world, because they don't work much. They are generally free because it's a very open and tolerant society. People are generally happy. They can be critical about interference in their personal sphere, and there are a lot of things that they think that are not really well organized in the Netherlands, and there are things that they get worked up about. But
how does
we don't really say, okay, I love my country. I really
how does they doing for their neighbors?
Their neighbors? Oh, you mean like having directly next door communication? This is okay. I would say from my personal experience, but I'm not from Amsterdam. I'm from a smaller city in Utrecht, and it, like my wife would sometimes when we were living in Utrecht, she would say, "Yeah, oh, is that a friend of yours?" No, why? I mean, I just met this person for the first time, so it's very easy for us to start a conversation, or even as if you are old friends. It's not difficult. That's part of our nature, our culture. So it's very easy to start a conversation, just have a chit chat. But that doesn't mean that we're friends. Doesn't mean that we.
Are you living in condominium now?
I live, yeah.
This case, some other person get together, elevator. Are they each other greeting?
I always greet, so I never wait for other people.
How about
to
the other Japanese people?
I don't know. Well, it's not that big. It's not that big of a. It's a small apartment complex.
But even small apartment, but they are greeting for you.
Yeah, if I see them. Yeah.
Japanese, they don't do that. Not many.
Well, I force them because I always greet them first.
Part of them say, so this is a problem. This is a problem. Okay.
So I'm not going to wait for other people
Dutch people
greet.
Dutch.
Yeah. Well, if you go to the countryside.
Okay, I tell you, one country, South America. I've been there before. Puerto Rico, some the other Caribbean people.
Right.
Even if they don't know each other, but they greeting them.
Right. So if you go,
okay, what I'm telling. No IT technology. Okay, nothing else. That country, they try to confirm each other.
Right, of course. So this is exactly where I grew up in the Netherlands, in the countryside. The village that I grew up in, they had about 3,000 people. Right. So if you meet somebody on the street, whether it's an elderly people or whether it's an elderly person or a young person in your classroom, you always greet, "Moi, moi." It's atarimai. That's what you do. You're part of that small community. Now, if you move to the big city, not everybody says.
This is what I'm throw the ball for the current era of advanced IT technology. Advanced country is not like that. This is the problem, and they can. It looks like communication is much more better than before. It means much more worse than true communication. This is what I'm talking about. That's a problem currently in the world, especially for Japanese people. It's more isolated, more than before.
But we're communicating differently.
I tell you, mental satisfaction. はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日はブーキューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました、留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる、専門性を持つ、英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということと、それからもう一つは孫子の兵法、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって、皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の 勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料作成をしております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対しても、いろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。